Hi, this is Mama Dr. Tochi with today's class on reconciliation rituals. Okay, in today's class, we're going to learn about reconciliation rituals, and then we're going to see some examples of that and how you can put together a reconciliation ritual. So, as usual, get your drink, get your snack, get your notepad, your pen, your pencil, and get ready to learn something new. Welcome back. A little bit of housekeeping as usual. If you need to get a hold of me, please read the description below this video. Click on the link to my website. You will see my calendar where you can book an appointment with me. You can purchase products and services. You can also take some online courses that I have in spirituality. You can also purchase my books. There's just a whole wealth of information that is there when you click on the link to my website. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being part of my family. If you are a member, a double thank you to you for using your investment to support my content so I can put it out here for free. Again, if you're not a subscriber, not a member, I invite you to join. I invite you to subscribe. And remember to click the all notification button so that you will know when I put out good content like this and when we go on our lives, because we do go live. We have Sunday classes, we have member classes. There's a whole bunch of things going on with the Dr. Tochi family. If someone sends you a friend request in my name using my picture, my image, my video, it's fake. I don't send friend requests. Please do not accept any friend request sent to you on any platform that purports to come from me. It doesn't matter if it has my picture on it, my name on it, it's not from me. If the person is asking you for money and they have my picture, my image, they're asking you to send money to buy something, know that it's fake. I never send out solicitations to people to ask them to buy stuff. If you want to buy stuff from me, you go to my website and you'll see my offerings. You place your order and we ship it to you. That's how that works. We don't send out requests to people at random asking them to come and buy stuff or to patronize our services. If someone says to you that they're a voodoo priest or priestess, do herbs or something or whatnot like that, asking you to patronize them, or that they have a prediction or prophecy for you, that is a fake. I'm just saying this so that people can be careful. Please be careful. Do not allow yourself to be scammed out of your hard-earned money. So let's get into today's class. It's a really important class. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, I want to give a little bit of background on this so that when you do this, or if you decide to do this, you will know exactly what you're doing and why. We sometimes in consultations recommend reconciliation rituals. We would recommend that when someone has been alienated from their spiritual crew in general, or specific guides within their spiritual crew. So that depends on what comes out in the divination. We also recommend reconciliation rituals between people, especially people who are estranged from each other. Some of you have had consultations with me and have done some rituals with me, and what I'm going to demonstrate today will be familiar to you because when you went through it with me, this is what we did. And of course, I did hopefully explain to you why you were doing what you were doing. When we do reconciliation rituals, we need to understand that it is something that is very serious. Please do not do this lightly. It is not something you're doing while you're watching TV, doing your laundry, trying to cook meals, trying to do something else, driving down the freeway, or whatever it is. This is something that you need to dedicate time and attention to do it. It may not take a lot of time depending on what kind of reconciliation ritual was recommended. The one I'm going to demonstrate today is going to be very easy and very straightforward, but I'm also going to show you an example of more complicated ones, okay? So what we have here, we do have a number of ingredients that stuff that we use to construct a reconciliation ritual, okay? And I will be showing you that in a minute. Reconciliation rituals, again, are very serious affairs. You should not take this lightly because this is your spirit asking to be reconciled, to get in alignment with another spirit. So it's whether it's another person's spirit or a spirit guide, even your creator. So it's something that is to be taken very seriously. During a reconciliation ritual, you don't want to be saying stuff or doing stuff that you don't mean because it will backfire, okay? I would say that a reconciliation ritual is best done upon the recommendation of a spiritual practitioner because then they can tell you what kind of reconciliation ritual you need to do and what you need to get, what needs to be part of that reconciliation ritual. Because there are different kinds of reconciliation rituals. Some are very elaborate and some are very simple. I'm going to demonstrate a simple one here but show you an example of an elaborate, complex one. If there are any promises made during a reconciliation ritual, it is important that you keep those promises so that your work will not backfire on you and become evil instead of good for you. You heard that right. If there were any promises made, any assurances made during a reconciliation ritual, you need to keep those promises. You need to keep those assurances because this is not child's play. Okay. There are some reconciliation rituals you can do just in case. You know how it's like, I would say it's like a form of insurance. Just in case I have done something wrong. Just in case I have not done something correctly. Just in case I have forgotten something, done something by omission. Here I am doing this little reconciliation ritual to bring things in order just to make sure that all is well. So you can do that, the little one that we do. The reconciliation ritual I'm going to show in this video, demonstrate, let me use that word demonstrate, is generally part of a bigger ritual or a bigger ceremony. So it's usually a part of it. It's not the complete. But I'm extracting this portion of that bigger ceremony because in a bigger ceremony, there's a reconciliation, there's petitioning, there's offerings, there's this, there's that. Okay. But I'm extracting just the reconciliation ritual, which is part of a bigger ceremony. This extraction, this ritual is something that can be done on its own, like I said, for maintenance or some kind of insurance. But in general, it is used as part of a bigger ceremony. So I've taken my time to give you this explanation so that when you're doing this or when you see it being done, you understand what is going on. I do know that some people, when they watch my videos, they try to scroll forward or speed up and get to the part where the meat is. But the disadvantage of doing that is that you don't understand the context, the reason why that thing is being done. And then you come to the comment section and then you start writing questions. And then when I don't respond, you're like, why should you not respond to my question? No, I don't respond to your question because it's already addressed in the video. So I will encourage you to watch this video through. And if there are points where you need to pause and rewind, pause and rewind. If you need to watch this video all over again, watch this video all over again. Don't rush through the video. Make sure you watch this video when you have time to watch it. So first of all, let me show you an example of an elaborate get up that we put together for a big ceremony, okay? And I'll show that to you here. Okay, so I want you to see that. Do you see how loaded this is? And I'll bring that closer to the camera. Do you see that? This is loaded. It has a lot of things in here. It has white chalk, it has red chalk, it even has a cola nut, has fruits, it has meat, a whole chicken in it. Do you see how? And then there are drinks in here. There's water in here. There's a whole bunch of things that are in here. And we're going to put this out later, okay, at the crossroads. So that was an elaborate reconciliation offering. But today we're going to look at a simpler version. So what we need is an egg. Okay, so let's get an egg. It doesn't matter. I'm laughing because I can already see the questions. Okay. All right. So it doesn't matter what kind of egg you get, whether it's white, brown, green, purple, yellow, doesn't matter the color. Okay. It doesn't matter whether it's store-bought, farm-bought, whether your chicken laid the egg or you went to the neighbor and got the egg. It really doesn't matter. Ideally, read my lips, ideally you want to get an organic egg, a natural egg, an egg from a chicken that isn't pumped up with hormones and antibiotics and that kind of thing. You want to get an egg that is as natural as possible. But where that is not possible for you to lay your hands on an organic egg, get the egg that you can get. Get a fresh egg. Make sure it's fresh. If you put it in water and it floats, then it's most likely a bad egg. If you put it in water and it sinks, then it is very likely it's a good egg. You want to get a good egg, not any kind of egg that's been lying around for weeks, whether it's lying under your bed, on your counter, in your fridge. You want to get a good egg, okay? You want to get a good egg. So if you need to pause and rewind this portion of the video to make sure of what I said, please pause right now, rewind the video, and understand what I've said about the kind of egg you can use. Okay, so we're going to use egg. The other thing we're going to use is some salt, okay? Any kind of salt. Any kind of salt. It doesn't have to be sea salt, Himalayan salt, pink salt, green salt, black salt, green salt. Any kind of salt. The next, we want to get us some oil. Okay, I have here some palm oil. This oil is common in Asia. It's common in Africa. You can get you some palm oil. If it's not readily available in your region, you can get this from an African store in your area or an ethnic store. You can also, if you can't get palm oil, you can also use coconut oil. You can also use peanut oil. Or, in some places they call peanuts ground nuts. So you can also use peanut oil or ground nut oil. What I would not recommend for you to use is manufactured oil. You can use olive oil because I know a lot of people are into olive oil, both for prayers and for cooking or whatever, for bathing, beauty, skin care. You can also use olive oil. But what I will not recommend is to use these manufactured vegetable oils, like canola oil and those kind of oils that were put together. When in doubt, just use Google, okay? Use Google and find out if the oil you want to use comes direct from a tree or a plant or if it was put together, okay? So get you some oil. Now, so basically that's what we need for this. Oh, and then we need a small dish or small bowl. Okay, you can see how small this is. It doesn't have to be something huge. You can get a little small. It doesn't matter the color. It doesn't matter the shape, okay? It could be a square bowl, triangular bowl, whatever it is. Get you your bowl. Then I have a spoon here for the purposes of the class just to demonstrate quantities. But after a while, you know, those of us who do this a lot, we do it for ourselves and do it for clients. We can estimate what we need. So what we're going to do is you're going to get your clean container, clean little bowl. It has to be clean. Make sure it's clean. You can go and wash it to be sure it's clean. So get a clean container. And then what we'll do is we will put in some salt here. Okay. I'm going to use like half a teaspoon. Okay. Look at that. Okay, bring that to the camera. You see, it's not a full spoon. This is a teaspoon. This is not a tablespoon. It's a teaspoon. You see how little that is? So it's about half of that, and I'm going to put it in here. Then I'm going to get my oil. Now this, because it's a bit cold right now, this time of the year, it's cold, so it's kind of solidified or congealed. I can go warm this up in the microwave for 15 seconds and get it running. If you're using olive oil or some other kind of oil that doesn't, solidify in these kind of temperatures, that is also fine. But for this, I would use a teaspoonful. So I would fill this teaspoon with this oil. And then I would add that to the salt. And so what we will end up having is a mixture. So I'm just going to mix that here. So here, I'm mixing the salt and the oil. Okay. Now, there are some practitioners that will not mix it beforehand. I would recommend you mix it beforehand because I don't want you to start getting confused in the middle of this ritual. Okay, did I do this or did I not do this? What am I supposed to say? So just go ahead and mix the salt and the oil. Okay, so you mix the salt and the oil. Okay. And you probably want to have a paper towel or something handy so you can wipe your hands off because oil can get all over the place. You know what I mean? So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get the egg. Okay. And then we're going to call in our spiritual crew, or we call on the specific spirit guide we want to do this reconciliation with, or we call on the spirit of the person we want to do the reconciliation with. We can do this with territorial spirit guides, like let's say you came into a new area and you've been living in that area for a while. You've not acknowledged the spirit guides in that area, and you're like, you know what, I want to be in harmony with the spirits in this area. Then you can also do this and you call upon them. So whomever, whatever you're calling upon, you present this egg to them. You can say, I'm going to use my guardian spirit, for example, or I can even use someone else's guardian spirit. Let's say I'm doing this ritual for somebody else, okay? And for instance, you can do this for somebody. You could do it for yourself. You could do it for your child, okay? You can't really go wrong with this ritual because it's really simple. It's not as complicated as the other one that I showed you. So I call upon the spirit of EAB. You know yourself. I call upon the spirit of EAB. I call upon your guardian spirit. I call upon your ancestors. I call upon all the spirits who are with you from your father's land and your mother's land, that they hear me and accept this offering. This egg represents a hen. This egg represents a rooster. It is pure. It is without defect. And I offer this to you. Here I have salt and oil. Salt and oil always work together. They can never be in enmity with each other. Salt and oil work together to give flavor to food. So as salt and oil work together to give flavor to food, so will you and I, so will EAB and you work together for good. Let there be peace between you and EAB. Let there be peace between me and you. As there is peace, always peace between salt and the oil, let there always be peace between EAB and you, me and you. Let this signify that peace, that harmony, that working together. Salt and oil together give flavor to food. EAB and you together give flavor to EAB's life. I offer you this egg. I'm putting this all over the egg, smearing this mixture all over, and offering this to you. And I'm asking you to accept this on behalf of EAB. Let EAB be fully restored, completely, wholly, on every level. If there's any way EAB has offended you, let EAB be forgiven. If there's any way I have offended you, let me be forgiven. Let us be reconciled. From today, please bring good into EAB's life. Fix everything that is wrong, everything that is not right in EAB's life. From today, as I offer you this egg covered with salt and oil, let alignment be reestablished between all of you I have called upon and EAB. Ashe. So this ritual, so the next thing we do is we go outside immediately and smash the egg, because we want it to be offered immediately. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I've gone out and smashed that egg. Ideally, you want to smash this egg while the sun is high in the sky, okay? There are some certain situations where your spiritual practitioner might ask you to go smash the egg in the middle of the night or at sunrise when the sun is still rising, is about rising, or when the sun is setting. But in general, for a general ritual like this that I'm teaching in this class here, I would recommend go smash that egg while the sun is high in the sky. This is a very simple, very powerful reconciliation ritual that anyone can do. You don't have to wait for a spiritual practitioner to tell you to do this, what I just demonstrated with the egg. You can do that yourself and then watch and see how your circumstances improve. If your circumstances are not improved after about 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, then a bigger one might be recommended, and a spiritual practitioner can help you construct a bigger reconciliation offering and ritual like the one that I demonstrated earlier. You can do this any day of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can do it any month: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You can do this whether you're menstruating or not. Remember that spiritual activity does not stop just because you are menstruating, okay? Your prayers, the things that go, life doesn't stop, just because you're having a period. So let's be wise about that. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's class. It's a little bit long, but for good reason, because there's a lot of detail in this class. Again, I do encourage you to take time to go through this video again so that you understand why it's done and how it's done. Okay, when you go to smash the egg outside, I would recommend smash it where people go by. Don't go smash it in the bush or on the lawn or somewhere where there's no human traffic. You want somewhere where there's human traffic. You could do it at a crossroads, or you can just do it along a road. Okay, you can do it in an alleyway. Okay, as long as there is some human traffic that passes through there, you can go and put it there. It's not a curse, so don't worry that if you go there and smash your egg that you're putting a curse on somebody. No, you're not putting a curse on anybody. Okay, you did not use it to cleanse yourself. So an egg used for reconciliation doesn't carry the same energy as an egg used for cleansing. Okay, so let us be clear about that, because I know someone come to the comment section and said, are you not putting bad karma on somebody's head? No, this has nothing to do with karma. You want to go smash this where human traffic, whether it's foot traffic, vehicular traffic, goes by, you go there and smash it. Okay. I know there was someone I had recommended this ritual to, and he said to me, okay, I will do it and then put it in my pocket, and then after work I will go and smash it. That is not a good idea. If you're making an offering, offer it immediately. Don't do all this work with the oil and salt and then put it away in your pocket and say, okay, I'm going to dispose of it later. I'm going to do it in my own time. You've entirely negated the point of this ritual. Do this ritual when all the conditions are possible. You can get the egg, you can get the salt, you can get the oil, and you have somewhere to smash it immediately. You're done with your prayer. Okay? Don't put the egg under your bed and say, okay, in the morning I'm going to go smash it somewhere. We don't smash a reconciliation egg in the toilet, because I know there's someone who's going to write and say, can I go smash this in my toilet and flush it away? Can I smash it in the bathroom and wash it away? If someone offered you a reconciliation gift, would you want them to give it to you in the toilet, or give it to you in the bathroom, or put it in the trash? Because I know someone is going to say to me, well, where I'm living is busy, I can't smash it. Can I go smash it in the trash? If someone gave you a gift, made an offering to you in the trash, and told you to go get it in the trash, or go get it in the toilet, or go get it in the bathroom, would you go get it there? I don't think so. So let us be rightly guided. The things that you don't want done to you, don't be going out of your way to do that to spirit, because the repercussions can be quite serious. Okay. The other thing too is, if you notice me talking a little bit slowly, is because I was touched by a comment. A non-English speaker was like, hey, you were speaking fast in your other video, and so we couldn't quite catch what you were saying. So that's why I'm speaking a little bit slower, especially for something this very detailed ritual. So that's why I'm taking my time to speak slower, so that more people can understand me. I know that there's sometimes I'm like in my own zone and I'm like, so know that I deliberately, most of the time, slow my diction. Okay, the rate of my speaking, I slow that so that more people can understand me, especially those who are not native English speakers. Okay, so I think we took care of everything. So thank you for coming to class today. Let me know in the comment section what you think about today's class. Let me know how you're going to use this ritual, okay? Remember, you've learned how to do this now. You may not have to go and start doing complicated rituals. Try this one first and see how it works out for you. We're thankful to our Creator, our guardian spirits, our ancestors, our spirit guides, and all those in the unseen realms who come to our aid when we call upon them. May we always be in alignment with you. And anytime we're not in alignment, let us know so that we can do the right thing and get back in alignment with y'all. Ashe.